Not too bad. I was at a charity event earlier for cystic fibrosis. There was an event down in Huntington Beach that um, work acquaintances of mine were putting together. They work at the foundation, so they wanted us to put up a booth this year. And I said, unfortunately, it was too quick to turn something like that around for us. So like, all right, well, we'll come and we'll donate and we'll auction and participate that way. So I was down there earlier doing that, and it was fun. Hang on, am I live? Should I? Yes, I am. I am live. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, I just put the link in the chat. So let me know whenever you see it, and I'll sort of explain what's going on. Okay, so this is the anomaly. This is basically the shared the shared game space for everybody on the server. So this is where you can meet up with other players and take on different expeditions and everything. So no matter where you're at in whatever galaxy, or it doesn't even matter if you have any warp fuel to actually travel, you can summon the anomaly no matter where you're at. So you can always like get back to kind of the safe place just in case you need to buy anything. Or so these are all some of the different players playing right now. So this is just kind of where you go. This is like the main hub. Yeah, it's pretty much what it is. Yeah. So they changed some stuff, so I don't remember everything. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's over here. Yeah. So a big part of this game is actually you can create your own settlements, like on different planets. You can create your own ship for you and your team to use to travel the galaxy. And I haven't done any of that yet. So I am, compared to some people, I'm just making sure I still need to unlock some. No, I got everything, so I should be all right. So I can pretty much craft. See, these are things that you craft with. This is the Minecraft sort of aspect of it. You mine things to craft with, and then you craft things to mine with. So you get like different planets have different resources, different types of metals that you need to like gather if you want to make certain things. and that all goes towards creating, whether it's like parts for your ship or parts for your settlement. So yeah, that's, you know, there's really no end to the game. It's just you go to a new galaxy. So in the last video that I put up, like in the chat, I ended the session with me actually jumping to the next galaxy. And that's effectively the end of the game, and then the game just resets. So every time you go to a new galaxy, I guess the story part of it is that the damage that you sustain from going through the black hole, it basically like damages a bunch of your stuff, so you have to basically repair it. Not start from scratch, but you do have to like gather a bunch of stuff to repair your ship so that you can start traveling again. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's exactly what this is. Yeah. Oh, that? Oh no, I have a jetpack. Yeah. So yeah, these are just like missions that typically you have to like do with other people because they're pretty challenging. So if you have a crew, it's a lot more doable. Otherwise, you know, if you're like me and you're playing most of it kind of just on your own, there's an infinite amount of stuff for you to do. So if I go out here, that's the anomaly. What am I trying to say? Solar systems that are inhabited have space stations where you can buy stuff and also do missions. My main capital ship over there, I have a squadron that they're all like NPCs, but I have a squadron that will defend me if I get attacked. So there is fighting in this game. You can attack other players if you have it turned on. So this is actually the galaxy. So yeah, I am 719 light years away from the galaxy center, which is where I need to get to if I want to get to the next galaxy. And all these stars are solar systems, and I can travel to all of them. They all have planets. You know, again, they're procedurally generated, but they all have planets. A lot of them, like this one, have economies where you can trade and you can like sell stuff, buy stuff. You can do black market operations. So yeah, it just goes on forever. Yeah. I'll go, I'm in a yellow star. Yellow star system. So that's like our solar system. So it has similar metals and resources that I need. So if I go to, I need to charge my hyperdrive.
Technology recharge.
Try to go to maybe like a blue solar system. No, I need to be in Free Explorer. There it is. And I can only go so far in between jumps. Otherwise, so I have to. Might be able to get over this one. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, then I have to recharge my ship. I don't know if this one is inhabited, but and then I'm friendly and less friendly with certain species. So it's very Star Trek that way. No, but whenever you encounter a new species, they're all basically sort of like neutral towards you. And then, depending on how you behave, you know, that will determine whether or not. See, no one's ever been to this galaxy, so I'm the first person to ever see this particular galaxy with these planets. And then I just, so this one has phosphorus, silver, indium, which is a pretty valuable resource. I am going to need that. Is that a moon or another planet? It's a moon. Gold, cobalt. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah, right here. Flourishing, okay. Check that one out. Oh, shit. I flew into a storm or something, that's why I can't see anything. Yeah. Shit. So to get out of the, yeah, there's a storm. So to get out of the heat, I usually just burrow underground. A lot of times there's resources, caves and stuff you fall into. Yep. Not very long. I'm only like maybe 100 hours in. So like compared to some people, it's like nothing. Yeah. Yeah. And this game's been around for 10 years now. This is a 2016 game. And they recently expanded it, and now you can build like custom starships, you know. There's a big community online, so it's making a comeback. It was never like, it always had a pretty active server, but now I've noticed there are a lot more players. Must be the furthest I can go. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to get out. I'll be down there. Yeah. You can die in this game. I'm surprised I've never died, but although I really do not. I stay clear of other players. That's it.
Protection falling.
Are there any deposits anywhere I could use? Actually, yes, I do want to get that before I leave.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Oops. Yeah. Yeah, it's really nice. Some of the planets are gorgeous. Let's go on. Okay. Some of the animals are more or less friendly, so okay, yeah, they're all fine. Yeah, so this is the stuff. These are the kind of metals you have to collect from different planets to build things. Build out your settlement, build your ship.
Technology recharge. Does this have a... I forget. Does this have a space station? No, it does not. Okay.
Before I jump off, I'll show you my settlement, and then I'll take you to like a community build, because some of these get pretty crazy. Just like in Minecraft, some people put, I don't even know how many hours into creating their camps. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I already got my stuff. Let's go down here. Yeah. That's, yeah, that is really, that is one of the draws in the soundtrack, the music, just kind of the general. See, there's a whole economy. Like you can buy and you can trade and see. Like I was doing that for a while. I have like $35 million in just units in the game, which is a lot. So, but I'm at the point now I can buy most of the stuff that I want instead of actually grind for it. But see, like I'd go over here and you can use this to like build your custom ships, and cost like each part might be like 500,000 or $1 million. So it's just basically you just kind of work towards creating some really cool stuff for you and your team. Yeah. Right. So yeah, this is my little. I'm trying to find a nice tropical planet to create a camp. This is a Arctic tundra, but yeah, this is my settlement. So I'm in the process of upgrading all the different things. Each building has a purpose. Like it filters in water. It farms. So I have to make sure people are happy and make sure they're not murdering each other. That sort of thing. Gratitude. Schematics. I don't know. I didn't give it one. I'm not even sure what species it is, because it never saw the person's face. I can't tell if it's a guy or a girl. It's a very like sort of slender, feminine build. So yeah, it's not very descriptive. It it is very gender neutral. Yes. Okay. You have to create it, but you can select from like 3 or 4 different species and character types. There are no
pictures to go with some of these guys. Oh, group. I go this one maybe. I'll just try. Let me see what this one looks like. Boiling monsoons, high flora, faunal. What about? That's balmy. Paradise planet. Okay, I'll try this one. Oh. It's not letting. Yeah, I don't know. I think this might actually be the very first planet I've ever visited way back when I started the game. I was telling Fozzie, like, if you're just smoking a J and you're watching this screen, you're like, oh yeah, this is it. I didn't even do anything with this. Yeah, this is definitely like the first, or one of the very first planets I've ever visited, because there are like no risks. There's like no danger on this place. Everything's perfect. Weather's calm. I do. Unfortunately, I thought this was a different planet. I don't know how I'm going to get off here. There is a space station up here. I should be able just to warp back to my ship. Yeah.
Yeah. There is we have a huge asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, there's a story to the game. Um, you can play through you can play through the game through this main story, or you could just kind of, you know, explore. It really leaves it up to you. Yeah, now I can get back to my ship. So you can build a fleet and then send them out to on missions and stuff, and they'll make you money and they'll bring in resources for you too. Right. So that's pretty much it. That's what I got going on right now. Yeah, it's a relaxing game. There's a lot you can do with it. It's just kind of it's nice to travel around and see what gets generated. But yeah, there's a nice community for it and everything too. So you can, people have made some really neat starships. Um, you can get, like I said, can get crews together to try to explore and create settlements. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, no worries. I gotta get off anyway. I have to get off. I have to get to a dinner, but I'll probably be on. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna be traveling tomorrow. I'm going to a conference this week, so I probably won't be on much until next weekend. Thanks a lot. I'll see you later.